Hey there, this is Clay, and today I want to talk about whether or not you should apologize to your ex if you met up with them, you were doing something with them, and you just had like an argument or were just otherwise acting out of character. Well, the first thing I would suggest is, if you were acting out of character, then you absolutely should apologize to them. I mean, you don't have to like make it this big production or anything like that, but just, call them up a day or two later or something, say, hey, the last time we talked, I did such and such and such, which was totally out of character. I'm really sorry. I was just having a bad day that day. And, just leave it at that. You don't have to, buy them 10 billion dozen roses or anything like that, or hire a mariachi band to serenade them at their window at night or anything. But, this just ties back into that whole commitment thing with the whole 3 mindset pillars of successful relationships that we talk about. If you truly violated some sort of personal value of yours, then I would actually go out and apologize. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. A lot of people will tell you that makes you weak, that puts you in like a position of less power or something. I think that's all a load of BS. I don't think you need to worry about that. Seriously, if you have your own values and you're following through with them, then screw it if someone thinks you're weak. You're just doing your own thing in life. You're just following through with what you believe to be true in life. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you didn't do anything wrong, if you really honestly don't believe that you did anything wrong, then I don't think you necessarily need to apologize. You could just tell your ex something like, hey, last time we met up, things didn't seem to go so well. I don't know about you, it just seemed like we were off. Would you like to get together and try again at such and such a time at such and such a place? And I think that's a totally reasonable way to start over again. It's not like you're saying you did anything wrong, but you're just saying that, things weren't quite right between us, and I think we should try again. If it doesn't work out, and you're really insistent that you didn't do anything wrong, and they're insistent they didn't do anything wrong, and neither one of you is willing to budge ground, then maybe it's worth looking at whether or not the two of you are a good fit for each other. I don't know. But, again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with apologizing if you believe that you did something outside of your better judgment, outside of your personal values. I would just go ahead and apologize. Don't make a big deal out of it, but, definitely try and make things right. So I hope this helps you out, and if you'd like to learn more about how to get back together with the person that you love, please head on over to relationshipinnergame.com. Thanks.